welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk about how I shop for home decor. I'm always telling you how I shop my stash and for you guys to shop your stash before going out and buying new things. But I also think that there are ways you should shop to later give you that ability to shop your stash. My name is Crystal if you're new here. If you haven't subscribed already, I would love for you to join our community. And if you want to check out these tips, just keep watching. Okay, tip number 1 is to invest in good quality furniture pieces. Whatever that looks like for you. Your budget is probably different than my budget, and my budget is probably different than the next person's budget. But whatever you can afford, invest in good quality pieces. Things that you can use for years and years, that you can wash if you have kids, that, you know, or you have pets and you know, all the things. But just good quality, sturdy pieces that will last you, I would say, 8 to 10 years. So that's tip number 1. Invest your money. Tip number 2 is invest your money in things like florals, greenery, trays, baskets, wreaths, things that you can use in several parts of your home any time of year. That way, when I say shop your stash, or you're like, oh, I just need to give this living room a little bit of a refresh, all I have to do is go to my little closet and be like, oh, haven't used that tin for a while, let's pull that out. What can we create with this? Or, oh, that wreath would look pretty there, let's try that. That way you can shop your stash. Tip number 3 is buy neutral things. Now, neutral will look different for everybody. For me, gray, black, white, and green. Those are kind of my staple colors. Green comes from all the greenery that I use. I do kind of like to throw a little bit of color in there sometimes, but I'm going to tell you how I do that in just a second. But for you, your colors might be white and blue and gray. And so when you're shopping for things, you're going to look for things in those colors that you can put in at least 3 areas of your home. So if you're going to buy a blue pillow, you'll think to yourself, okay, I really love this blue pillow. Can I put this in 3 different spots in my house? And if the answer is no, then I probably would not buy it. I mean, I was gonna buy a blue pillow. I could probably put the blue pillow in my bedroom because it's mostly all white and gray, and blue would go. But out here on my couch, I don't think it would go that great. So I wouldn't be able to use it only but 1 spot. So that would be a no for me. So just keep that in mind when you're shopping. Tip number 4 is if you want to change up a space, the number 1 thing you can do is change your pillows. And a cheap way to do this is, sorry, my dog is right here, is to buy really, really good inserts and then just buy covers when you feel like you want to refresh. Covers are inexpensive, but the pillow itself is not inexpensive. My tip for buying down alternative pillows or down pillows is that you can go to TJ Maxx or Home Goods or Ross and go to their clearance, and they always have good pillows in there and they're cheap. The covers may be ugly, but you can just take them off and put a new one on, and you have a really cute pillow and you did it inexpensively. So that's my tip number, where are we on? 4? Okay, and tip number 5. This should be my last tip, but since this is in no particular order, less is more. Less is more. If you have too much stuff going on in your house, you will never feel at peace. too many things on a bookshelf would make me go crazy. Somebody who deals with anxiety, that is like #1 for me. And I've had to learn that over the years because I've not always been that way. I'm not a minimalist, but I have learned that less is more in all areas of life, but this really pertains to home decor. Number 6 is use items in unexpected places. So if you buy a cake stand, in your mind you're thinking, oh, I could put that in my kitchen, I could put a cake on it, I could leave it for display on my counter. But for me, you know, I love cake stands, and you can see a lot of them in this frame. I'm embarrassed, but I use them in my kitchen, I use them in my bathroom, I use them in my bookcases. You saw me use them on my open shelving. You can use them all over. And so that's a good investment piece because you can use it in 3 different places. Another one that I like to use all over are pictures. I buy every one that comes out with the Magnolia line at Target because they are so cute. And I use them all over. My bathroom, my shelves, my kitchen. I even have one on my nightstand with flowers in it. They never hold drinking things like a drink ever. I don't think I've ever put water or anything in them. So that's a good one too. Number 7 is, so we've talked about investing in good core pieces like the trays and things. Now this is where you can change up your decor seasonally because you're gonna buy inexpensive seasonal decor. Target Dollar Spot's a great place for that. Walmart is great for that. TJ Maxx, all those places are great for those things that you're not going to use all year round. And you may want to change up every season. Maybe next Christmas you want to go with a different theme, or Halloween, or not Halloween, fall, you want white pumpkins this year instead of orange pumpkins. You have a $40 tray and you layer in a bunch of $2 to $3 pumpkins and you have a beautiful scape. And next year you might not like that color, so you can sell those and buy some new ones. Number 8 is buy what you truly love. This can be hard because you're wanting to decorate a space and you're impatient and you just need something to fill it. We are not fillers. We want things we love. I promise. I used to be that person. I used to just buy things to fill the space. But you'll A, want to change it sooner if you just buy things to fill it, and B, you won't truly love it. So buy things that you truly make your heart sing. And number 9 is you do not have to follow the trend. I said it. You don't. You can mix and match, and that's my tip number 10 is you can mix styles. If you love farmhouse but you also are really girly and you love pretty glamorous things, you can do it. I think it looks really pretty. But another thing is, this is kind of like a side note from all of this. Even though we're talking about home decor and we love it all so much and it's super trendy right now, and I've been like into home decor for a long time. I've just always loved it, but I feel like the last couple years it's become super trendy with Chip and Joanna and everybody wanting farmhouse. You can go on Instagram or you can go on Pinterest and you can type in farmhouse, and you will see the same things over and over and over and over. If you're a home decor account on Instagram, or you follow home decor accounts on Instagram, I can guarantee you that everything starts to look the same. And I just challenge you that if you love what somebody else is doing, that's great, but you don't have to. Don't ever feel like you have to. I love farmhouse decor. I love it, but I also don't love the typical everything white, everything redone, everything lamb's ear, everything like antique. I love a good antique, but it's just, I just love things to look bright and fresh, and sometimes I feel like that doesn't do that for me. So what works for me may not work for you, and don't ever feel like you have to follow the trend. So if Susie over here on whatever account is showing you all these new things that she bought because she's redoing her room or whatever, they may be cute, but you don't feel like you have to have exactly what she has to have something cute. I promise you, if you just put your heart and what you love into your spaces, it'll make your heart feel so good. And you will want to be in that space, and you'll want to share it with your family. So anyway, that's kind of a tangent for that, but I'm in the social media world and on Instagram, and I find it hard. I'm not your typical farmhouse account, and I mean, if I wanted to like grow my account really fast, I would probably have to be showing what everybody else is showing, because that's what everybody wants to see right now, and I'm just not willing to do that. I just want to be myself and do what I want to do, and I want you to do the same. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you took some tips away, even if it was just one thing. And I will catch you guys in my next video. Have a good day.